madly in love with this area. Before I get started, I wanted to say thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring another video. Since my YouTube channel has somehow turned into my job over the last year, I've been doing a lot of research on how to keep myself and my accounts protected. And probably the most important layer of defense that I have is a VPN. While I'm traveling full-time, I pretty much exclusively use public Wi-Fi, which I've heard can be a goldmine for hackers. But since I have a VPN, I don't have to worry about it. It's always on, running in the background on my phone and my computer, encrypting my online data and helping to secure my personal information. Apart from using it for protection, I also use Surfshark to unblock content libraries and streaming services in other countries. For example, a few nights ago, I got the random urge to rewatch Prison Break, which is not available on Netflix in the United States. However, by using Surfshark, I was able to change my location from the United States to Canada, and just like that, I was able to watch season 1 free of charge. In short, if you use a public Wi-Fi, a VPN is probably something that you should be using, and Finn and I have chosen to use Surfshark. It's highly rated, and it's the only VPN to offer an unlimited amount of devices. Also, Surfshark is offering you 83% off, plus 3 months for free, plus a 30-day no-risk money-back guarantee if you use the link in my description or use code Mariah. Okay, now we actually can start the video. Hello. I don't know how to do this. Good morning from a Starbucks parking lot in Las Cruces, New Mexico. I'm just sitting here trying to figure out where to go. Usually I have a semi-decent idea of where I want to go before I start filming, but today that is not the case. And so this is me trying to figure it out. Okay, freecampsites.net. I'm right here. No, I'm actually down here. I could go east towards Florida. Okay. Why do I always lose my keys? Hey Siri, where are my keys? Hello. On this morning I was confused. I was craving greenery and a body of water, which are two things that are not easy to come by in New Mexico. I ended up driving all the way north to a place called Truth or Consequences, which was the only body of water anywhere near where I was. And when I got there, I just knew that I was in the wrong place. Damn it, dude. I ended up calling a few of my friends, which I've started to do when I'm confused about where to go, and as it turns out, everybody is in the same place. As I hung up the phone, I already had my route set as I drove straight into the land of the best sunsets in the western US. Never been so proud to have made a decision to leave somewhere before. I was looking for color, I was aching for color, and this place is a rainbow. This road is slightly sketchy. What is happening right now? Can I make this? Oh my god, I have to send it. Oh my god, I am too late. Oh. I'm not doing another river crossing. Hi, from Arizona. I'm backing up right now because I'm going right here. We are currently halfway between Las Cruces, New Mexico and Phoenix. I was just really craving being out in the middle of nowhere by myself, so welcome to my brand new home. Wow. I'm currently walking to the portion of the road where I was 90% sure as I was driving through it I was gonna get stuck. Yeah, this is sketch. This was definitely oh my god. This is bad actually. Well, tomorrow morning we'll have a fun time sending that. It'll be fine. I have service, so if I get stuck, I get stuck. The rest of the audio from the sunset is unusable thanks to the wind, but I was just a very happy girl to be back in such a lush desert. I made dinner on my outdoor table, tried, and sort of failed to take some thumbnails, and then I ended up going up to the roof to eat and watch the colors fade from the sky. The air cool, but not cold enough to push me back inside, the moon rising overhead, Finn jumping around in the van violently enough for me to feel it up top. No part of me knew what the next day held, but I did not care. Not one bit. Finn just barked. We're out in the middle of nowhere by ourselves. Wow, I'm really red. You know, for the last 2 months now, I haven't really had an overarching theme to my travels, and I think it's starting to drive me a little bit nuts. When you don't have a plan in the foreseeable future, what happens, like what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks, is every 3 days I'm sitting in my driver's seat frantically scouring freecampsites.net, frantically scouring iOverlander. There's no clear path, and so what happens is decision fatigue. It's definitely a thing, and today I finally made the decision to go west. I'm not gonna actually go like West California west. I think I'm just gonna start with a month out. This month I want to spend in Arizona, and we'll go from there, but I don't feel frozen anymore. Anyways. I spent this evening journaling and trying to pencil out a rough itinerary of my travels until the summer. I actually ended up with a pretty solid plan, and I fell asleep excited about the future. The next morning I woke up and packed up pretty quickly. The riverbed crossing was a little violent, but we didn't have to call for help, so I'd call that a win. Our first stop for the day was a Starbucks where we uploaded a video, had breakfast, and replied to comments. Then we drove the rest of the way to Tucson, where we took a much-needed shower. And as I finally found myself on a country road in the boonies north of Tucson, all of a sudden it was sunset again. This keeps happening, but hi, it's sunset again. I ran around all day, and now all of a sudden it's like I really did not mean for this to happen. Should I just grab one right here? I think I should. Who cares, right? No, actually I care. I'm gonna keep going a little bit further. I have this weird inability to stop when I know that there's like still road to see. Like, how am I supposed to know that I got the best spot if I haven't seen all the spots? Oh my god, this is perfect. I never would have enjoyed this so much if I hadn't done the snow. And I know that soon I'll probably have to go back to the snow to be able to enjoy this again. But right now, this is... I can tell you right now, 100%, this is the coolest place that I have ever stayed in the van. I did a lot of walking on this evening, giving Finn a break from the van, giving my mind space to wander. It's moments like these that make me wish that I was a better videographer, because when I tell you that this sunset, I mean, this was the coolest sunset I've ever seen on the road, easily. I don't know where I am, and I don't know how I got here, and I don't understand. Thing is, I can hear you scrounging around. Finn. I'm currently watching the fire die out. Emotions are running high in a good way, and I'm hungry. I don't know what I should make. I'm wondering if I should get my faucet shipped to Tucson because I just have a funny feeling that I'll be here for a minute. Just a funny feeling. If I could find like 5 more places like this that you can stay for like 14 days, I don't know if I would ever want to stop living in a van, at least like 70% of the time, because you can't buy property here. You can't buy property here. You can't buy property in Tahoe, in the meadow in Tahoe. Like if you work remotely, why pay 500 grand to have one property that's probably not even in the best place possible when you could literally live in a van and live places that it would cost millions of dollars to live? The problem is that it takes years to find these places. Like these places are not easily found. I probably have 12 places, 12, after a year and a half. Excuse you? I feel like supposed for rent, is it? This is so wholesome. Does anyone else just like not know what they're doing with their life? I'm so alone. I have no plans. No plans for the future. There's just right now. I've never been more single. My friends are on opposite sides of the country. Nobody's expecting me to go any direction. I could literally go anywhere. Do I have a friend in Tucson? I can't believe I'm chilling with the door open. Today was nice. I'm glad that today happened the way that it happened. Even though it was very stressful, I didn't really film any of the stressful parts. I'm happy that the stressful parts happened so that I could appreciate right now so much more. Mañana, I'm gonna do nothing. I think I'm gonna chill here for a few days. I'm madly in love with this area. Anyways, I'm gonna go read probably all night. I do have a little bit of service, but I think I'm gonna pretend that I don't. It just feels right. So I'm gonna go read. I've been reading a lot of romance novels, which is why I haven't talked about what I've been reading. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I guess I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. This is BLM land for you. We ended up staying at this campsite for a week, and during this time, I think it's safe to say I fell in love with the desert. I didn't get it before, how anyone could like somewhere so dry and desolate, but the sunsets, my gosh, it felt like they just kept getting better and better, and there never seemed to be enough time to take in the different colors on different parts of the horizons. Anyways, I did get a lot of work done at the site, and I also had a visit from my friend in his Honda Fit. Overall, it was a very grounding week, a week that kind of simultaneously blew my mind and shattered any preconceived notions that I had about the southern US. The only thing that kept me from staying here for a month straight was the lack of water, but the search for a swimmable river will come next week. Until then... This is precarious. This is very precarious. Where am I? Oh, hi bird. Avocado. Oh, there's a coyote. Those cars are gonna hit each other. People in Arizona drive very quickly, and I forgot about that. Just need to talk to the camera for like 2 seconds. Just be mellow. Why am I not scared?